Hello, how are you? My name is Maria de Almeida. For those of you who don't know me, I am a psychoanalyst, so if you have any questions regarding therapy or about the videos, send me a message. You have all my contact details in the website. After this break, I wanted to make a pause, and now that we have seen already the video intro about what is psychoanalysis, how does interpretation work, and the interpretation of the dreams, I want to focus on symptoms and mental health disorders. You are not going to believe it, but symptoms are like dreams. They are an effect of the unconscious. I know this is shocking, so let's try to go a bit slower and dig a bit deeper to understand what is a symptom. Symptoms are wish fulfillment, exactly the same as dreams. However, dreams are part of our normal healthy life, and when we wake up, we have forgotten about them. However, symptoms are there. They make us suffer. They impact our reality. They escape from the control of our conscious mind. And this is the problem. They impact my reality and they impact my life. Exactly the same that I go to a psychoanalyst and I can tell him a dream and he will interpret it. I can go to my psychoanalyst and tell him about my symptoms. Then I will have to associate freely and he will interpret. Interpretation allows healing. However, it's not only one interpretation, it's the addition of all the interpretations that will happen along the therapy. That symptom is a way that a person has to talk about his life. For some reason, he can only talk about that part of his life with a symptom. Interpretation, exactly the same, as healing implies a work. And you are not going to believe it. But creating a symptom and holding the symptom also implies some work. In analysis, in psychoanalysis, what we do is we try to build, we try to interpret what in the life of that person is triggering that symptom. Because a symptom is not random, it's related to the life of that person. And just again to remark that not because we tell to a patient what is causing the symptom, the patient will heal. It has to be in transference. Unconscious wishes normally come from our childhood. If they are not repressed, they are a source of great energy, and this energy can be used to love someone, and not even only our partner. We can have social love, we can create something new, we can do some social creation, we can launch a new project. So I hope you agree, it's better to use that energy in creating something or loving someone than in having a symptom. However, there are so many therapies available out there. It looks like a supermarket. And most of them try to remove the symptoms. Sometimes that is not the best. Let's see why. First of all, for a patient, a symptom is like a crutch. And secondly, having symptoms, that suffering, is what has led him to go and see a specialist. So, first, if we remove the symptom, we remove the reason that person has to go to a specialist, so he will like to stop his therapy. And on the other hand, remember that a symptom is a substitute satisfaction of an unconscious wish which has been repressed. So, the person is not going to want to let that satisfaction go, because it's true that maybe for his conscious mind it is unpleasant, but for his unconscious mind it is pleasant, so he won't let go that symptom so easily. Also, we need to bear in mind that if that person has created a symptom, it's because this person is using repression to solve certain conflicts. So there is something pathological. Also, if we try to remove the symptoms, if we don't address the conflict that has triggered them, the symptoms will come back. And sometimes they come back and they are even more severe. You can see that there are many reasons why it's better not to try to remove the symptoms, but to address the conflict. In fact, Freud made an important discovery, and he said that it was good for the healthcare people to abandon the furor sanandi, which means that they don't need to focus, they don't don't have to focus on healing the patients. They need to focus in analyzing them. And this analysis will bring transformation. Interpretation will bring transformation. And the patient will learn different ways to satisfy, different way of fulfillment. This is what is going to heal him. Also, everything that happens to us needs to be elaborated. Until we don't put words to something, it's like if it didn't happen. So if we don't put words to what happens in our body, it's not our body. Once we have managed to put words, something different will happen in our body. When we learn that we are going to die, some people get depressed. However, other people began to make the most of it. Once we realize that we are in a human body with an expiry date, we began to take care of that body. And in fact, death does not ruin life. It helps us to live better. Why I'm telling you all this about death and mortality? Because sometimes symptoms are proof that that person has an issue, a challenge, elaborating mortality. Because that person is trying to go back to a past situation. However, life is about the future. Health is about what can we do in the future. Only next step matters. Well, I hope you have followed me until here, and we will continue in the following videos talking about mental health disorders, and we will see different types of symptoms in these mental health disorders. Thank you. Bye.